The internet is finite, and the AI industry just hit that wall. Here's what most explainers miss about the data problem. Training a large language model requires trillions of words, books, websites, forums, code repositories. But we've already scraped most of what's publicly available. The well isn't dry yet, but the easy water is gone. So researchers turned to a different source, the AI itself. They started generating synthetic data, text, images, code, even entire conversations, produced by one model and fed to another. It's cheaper, faster, and you can generate as much as you need on demand. On paper, it sounds like an infinite resource. In practice, it's more complicated than that. Let me walk you through how it actually works. Say you have a large, expensive model, call it the teacher. You use it to generate thousands of worked examples, math problems with step-by-step solutions, code with explanations, medical questions with careful answers. Then you train a smaller, cheaper model, the student, on those examples. This is called distillation, and it genuinely works. The student learns patterns the teacher already mastered, at a fraction of the compute cost. But here's the honest version of the risk. When a model trains on output from another model, and that second model's output trains a third, quality degrades. Researchers call this model collapse. The analogy is photocopying a photocopy. Each generation loses detail. Rare but important patterns, unusual vocabulary, minority perspectives, edge cases get smoothed away. The model becomes more confident and more generic at the same time. It starts to forget what the real distribution of human language actually looks like. This is why the ratio matters. The teams getting good results aren't replacing real data with synthetic data. They're mixing the two deliberately. A common approach is using synthetic examples to fill gaps where real data is scarce, while keeping a strong backbone of human-generated text. Get the ratio wrong, and you quietly poison the model's understanding of the world. There's a privacy angle here too. Synthetic data can stand in for sensitive records, medical histories, financial profiles, without exposing real people. That's a genuine benefit. But it can also bake in the biases of whatever model generated it. If the teacher has blind spots, the student inherits them, and nobody notices because the training set looks clean. If you build with AI, evaluate with AI, or just use AI tools daily, this tension between scale and fidelity is already shaping what those tools can and can't do. The models you rely on were trained on some mix of real and synthetic data. Knowing that changes how much you should trust their outputs at the margins. If that was useful, subscribe. New explainer every week. I'm Ariella.